Hi there, friends. Let's hop right into things. Severe thunderstorm warning in effect for parts of Halifax and Charlotte County until 7:15. Among the folks impacted, Piney Grove, South Boston, Midway. We are looking at this thing moving to the east-southeast at around 30 to 40 miles per hour. Quarter-size hail possible, maybe even larger, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and there is indeed some weak rotation. For more on this cell, I'm going to toss it over to Jonathan. Hi, Jonathan.
Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, we're watching the radar as a whole begin to light up, but of course it's that cell in Halifax County and northern Halifax County that we are watching very, very closely. Again, as you mentioned, that severe thunderstorm warning goes until 7:15 in the evening. Look at that dark purple showing up. That's a nice little hail core getting going, taking you closer and putting your track on it just before 6:30 in Clays Mills. You want to make sure you're indoors with this one, and you want to make sure you get into the basement. As Jeff mentioned, we have 60-mile-per-hour winds, and there is some weak rotation. We don't think there's a tornado with this at this time, but nonetheless, you want to take those precautions, and the storm is intense enough for you to want to just get away from all the windows and get into the interior room. Scottsburg, we had that very, very large hail last night. Again, we are up again to potentially get more large hail and strong winds. This coming our way at about 6:45. Dryburgh just before 7, and Midway just after 7:10. And this is right along that warm front, so that's where these storms are going to get all their energy from. So we're expecting this to hold together as it makes its trek down central parts of Halifax County. In terms of that rotation, again, it's very, very broad. That's why we don't believe that there is a tornado, but certainly this storm is rotating and very, very strong, picking up wind gusts anywhere from 40 to 50 miles an hour. Notice there are the greens going towards the radar. There are the reds going away from the radar, and that's where we're seeing that little bit of rotation there. So again, that's what we're tracking very, very closely. If we watch that tighten up, then there's going to be a better opportunity for that cell to potentially drop a tornado. So watching that closely. Jeff mentioned the potential for large hail. Look at this, hail up the size of almost 2 inches. So we're going to make sure you get inside. If you know anybody outside, make sure you get back in the house, Jeff.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. As far as the severe weather threats that we're going to be dealing with this evening, the threat for lightning is pretty high. The threat for damaging wind is on the medium to high side. Ditto for heavy rain. Hail, we put that on the low to medium side. And while the threat is not zero, we do think that the threat for a tornado is pretty low. But we're going to continue to watch this scenario unfold here over the next 4 to 5 hours or so. This same frontal boundary that has plagued us over the last couple of days is still here. 7 o'clock, scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some of the heaviest rain will likely be pushing in between around 8 and 10. I think the severe weather threat is over by 11, but we're still going to have some rain around, still going to have some scattered showers around throughout the course of the overnight. And then on Friday, some light to moderate rain early. The rain becomes heavier and more widespread around lunchtime, spreading into the afternoon. So looks like Friday, I don't like to use the term washout, but it could be pretty close to just that. I do think that the rain may start to subside a little bit late Friday night into Saturday morning, and then all the rain should be gone, it looks like, no later than by around lunchtime on Saturday. Now, as far as the flash flood watch we've been talking about, it's in effect through 11 o'clock for these areas shaded in this light green color, border counties with West Virginia, out to the east farther into parts of Botetourt and Rockridge counties. Aerial flood watch in effect through Saturday for these green shaded areas. That's mainly for areas along and to the west of the Parkway. We are looking at picking up an additional 1 to maybe even 2 inches of rain before all is said and done, and that's why we're a little bit concerned about the potential for some flooding. I think the best chance for some flooding will come for us Friday night into early Saturday. Temperatures stand right now in the 60s and 70s. It is warm. It is very humid out there for tonight. Showers will be around, even a few evening thunderstorms. Any storm that pops could pack a punch. Overnight lows tonight are mainly in the 50s, and then for the day tomorrow, temperatures will stay in the 50s. As a matter of fact, the high temperature for the 24-hour period we call Friday will be reached at around midnight tonight. Some of us will be in the 60s at that point. Upper 60s on Saturday with leftover showers ending. Dry on Mother's Day, mostly sunny, 77. Stray thunder shower Monday and Tuesday with a better chance for some hit or miss thunder showers Wednesday and Thursday. Tuesday on, temperatures will be in the 80s.